Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Miss Fierce here from the Fierce Trade House, and this is my weekly analysis. So, guys, if you've not tuned in to my analysis before, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Saturday. It's 10:29 p.m. Today, I decided to do this on a Saturday instead of a Sunday, because the last couple of weeks my Sundays have been very hectic, and sometimes I end up forgetting to do them or get caught up. So I said, let me do this on a Saturday. So again, if you're new, welcome. Please like, subscribe, share. If you've been here before, thank you for tuning in as always. So we're looking at GU as a start, and wow, GU. So this is the low of 2020. I'm looking at the daily time frame, and we're seeing GU in 2020 formed a low, and then we've been in a bullish run, and then we started to break down in June, and we've been bearish ever since June 2021 to date. We are still in bearish territory. Yeah. But when I look at it, let me look at the dollar index. So yeah, we can see that the USD has been gaining ground. It has been relatively bullish most of the year consistently, and possibly why we are seeing most USD pairs, especially the last 2 days of trading last week, that's on Thursday and Friday, we were very, very bearish. I mean, look at this, actually the last 3 days for GU, we were very, very bearish. So what I'm seeing when I zoom in, I can see we had relatively equal lows here, some sell side liquidity. We've taken out all that liquidity. We've tapped into an imbalance. So what I'm going to expect this coming week in terms of how the market should open or will open, I'm looking at, possibly a rejection to the upside. We're still in bearish territory, but I'm thinking, for the past 3 days, really, at least I'll be targeting this low here, maybe, possibly, at least for us to retrace back to, this is the 1.24355 level, which is about, let's see, about 125 pips away from the close of Friday, right? That's actually what I'm thinking. There's potential to just maybe kind of fill up this gap, because we do have a low here of 1.2. This is a 1.22609. There's potential to drop down to that level. Okay, so tap into that and then begin to push up. So this, for me, we're kind of like in a demand zone of sorts. If I look at this range from this swing low to this swing high, I think we're in a discounted zone to begin to look at potential buys. Okay. We have been in bearish territory. We're looking very bearish, but we kind of like, I feel like we're beginning to accumulate here. So there is potential to go lower. Let me look at the weekly again. So we have these lows below here. This is the low of 2020, right? That's a low of 2 years ago, exactly. Slightly over by a month, because we are now in June. And I'm not sure that we shall necessarily revisit that. Yeah, I feel like even if we do, maybe not just yet. I think this is just a retracement, and then there's potential for us to move, at least to the 1.26721 in the long term, and maybe in the near term, like I said, 1.2 24355, which is, like I said, about 125, 158 pips away from where price closed on Friday. So that's what I'm thinking. Let me look at the daily again. Yeah, so we are revisiting literally bullish order block. So yeah, we're in a demand area. Okay, so that's on GU. I'm expecting us to push up. Yeah. So let's look at another pair, guys. Euro USD. Same drill, looking similar. We did take out liquidity downside. We may tap into this. There's some sell side liquidity lying around 1.04612. So we may drop all that way. That's about what? That's about 70, 73 pips away. But I'll be expecting, some push up. So we definitely are looking bullish, bearish, but I feel like this is just a retracement to clear some imbalances, clear some liquidity before we start seeing price begin to push up. Yeah, so that's my bias. Let's look at USD JPY, possibly has been climbing just as a DXY dollar index. Understandably, we have been very, very bullish. I don't trade USD JPY much, but I know it's very heavily traded, and it's possibly, potentially, let me see. So we're probably targeting, we have some interesting levels above here. Considering how bullish we closed, there's potential that we are trying to get up here, to the, let's say, 138.366 level. A nearer term zone would be, or level, would be, I guess that's 135.220, which is about 90 pips away. So this is buy side liquidity. So I'm just thinking we'll probably just open bullish, tap into that, take out liquidity, maybe retrace before we get to this imbalance up here. So this is around, like I said, 138.306. So that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, so there's room for the market to just continue to push up. Yeah. Let's look at AUD/USD. Looking bearish, looking bearish. No, or not. We have some interesting levels below here. We have liquidity and imbalances below. We did take out liquidity here, pushed up, didn't quite, this move up wasn't very convincing in terms of the bullish run. So there's potential for us to continue to push lower, clear this imbalance, and then continue. So I'm thinking AUD/USD, we may see market close. We are right smack at a bearish order block. On the weekly, on the daily, similar. Very interesting structure. We may tap into it. We may retest this and then continue to the downside. So I'm like, maybe we'll open bearish, pull back to the 0.71549 and then continue to the downside. That's one way to look at it, or this could just be a retest into this order block, and then a continuation upside, So either way, we are in this accumulation zone. We took out liquidity, retraced, we could just be continuing to the upside. 50-50 on that. Actually, when I look at this now a bit more, I'm just like, I think yeah, we're still in bullish territory. I mean, we've been retracing and everything. But unless we take out this low of 0.70263, I just think we're just going to possibly take out liquidity and then pull back before we continue to the downside. So I'm guessing we'll open lower and then pull back, fill out imbalances above, and then continue down targeting the weekly, was this the weekly liquidity level? Yeah, down here. That's what I'm thinking. So that's AUD/USD. So let's go to the indices, guys, and then we can wrap this up. So I'm going to look at gold first before I go to the indices, actually. So gold is being gold. Gold last week was quite bullish, and I still think we're headed up, right? I still think gold is bullish. Weekly is looking bullish. Daily is looking bullish. We have loads of liquidity upside. So I'm just thinking we are headed to 1927, which is quite a distance, 543 pips away. Near term, 1908 on the near term, like that's 377 pips away. So I'm bullish on gold. Let's look at US 30. Bearish structure. We have liquidity lying below. We have imbalances. So yes, I'm just thinking, let's tap that. That's on the daily. So US 30 is looking bearish. Let me look at NAS 100 US Tech. Giving me similar vibes, guys. We're bearish. We pushed up, took out liquidity, cleared imbalances, and then now we are continuing down because we've really been in bearish structure, and I'm thinking if gold is really looking bullish right now, I'm thinking the indices are bearish, and possibly that's why also AUD/USD, if I look at it again, is looking almost similar to the indices, so yeah, there's imbalances below and liquidity below. So NAS, back to NAS. Yeah, guys, let's hit that. So we're looking at targeting 11,382 for NAS, which is near term 485 points, right? Yeah. SP, I guess let's look at US 500, SPX. Looking the same, looking similar. We have liquidity below here. We did take it out, pushed back up, but then there's so much happening downside, guys. So the indices are generally all giving me the same vibes, looking bearish. Gold is looking bullish. USD pairs are also looking bearish. USD JPY is looking bullish still. Yeah, so that's it for today. Hopefully this is helpful and beneficial to your trading the coming week. Yeah, so see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.